on my phone too, so I can share it when you.
Hey, everybody. We are here and I'm just going to check our phones to make sure that we are truly here. As you all are hopping on, you know what? Let me know what the weather's like where you are, because right now it is so nice and beautifully cool this morning, and it's my absolute favorite time of the year. So, hey, everybody, it is J Bell with Living Well with Jennifer Bell, and y'all know that I'm on a mission to help women to be seen, to be heard, and encouraged to heal. How? Through their faith, through forgiveness, and the fortitude of what God has called them to do. And we are here for you all to meet the speakers of this this conference is the place to be this coming Saturday. And I wanted you all to meet the speakers this week. And so today we have Taylor Jackson with us this morning. And she's going to tell us a little bit about who she is. And then we're going to ask her just one question. But the rest of it, you guys are going to have to come to the conference, and we'll give you all that details in just a minute. So, hey, Taylor, how's everything going?
Hello, I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Doing great. Tell people a little bit about who you are and who you serve.
Yeah, so I am Taylor Jackson. I am pretty newly married, April 2021, and then we had a baby right after that. So she's almost 8 months. Joined our family together, so we have 4 now. And I serve powerful women of faith, giving them permission to rest so that they can live fulfilled lives and not just productive ones. The strong ones, the ones that are pouring into everybody else.
I love that. And we so need people like you, because again, we do forget ourselves because we're so busy serving others, and rightfully so, serving in what God has called us to do. But at some point in time, we do need to understand that serving ourselves in rest is very, very important, so we can stay refreshed, revived, and renewed to do, first of all, to hear from God, so we can keep doing what we need to do. So the Courage2Heal conference is coming up, and I have already shared with the audience that, the conference kind of birthed out of my own story, because sometimes we're so silenced by the things that we experience in our lives. And I'm going to say this right now boldly, that is a trick of the enemy, because as long as we don't share our stories, how can God, first of all, God gets glory, and that sister who needs to hear your story, to let her know that she is not alone. So I know in the things that you do and how you serve women, you talk about uprooting false identities, limiting beliefs, things like that, things that plague us as women, so much so that kind of makes us draw back into that little girl on the inside. Can you share a little bit about what people can experience once they come to the conference, of what you're going to be sharing?
Yeah, so that uprooting, false identities and all of those lies really comes with recognizing the lie. Because if we don't admit where we're at, how can we get to where we're going? And I'm a very visual person. So the way that God showed it to me is that I've been a property manager for a long time, and we got a new landscape company. And I was walking around with the owner, and he was showing me areas he was going to fix on our property. And he said, that area over there, we're going to pull all that out. And it was flowers. And I said, why are you going to pull that out? And he said, it's weeds. And I said, weeds grow flowers? And he said, yeah, weeds grow flowers too. And it really showed me that there's so many things in our lives that we accept because we think that they are pretty. We think that they are nice. We've seen other people do it, but really it is deceptive. It's a lie, and it's going to take over the rest of our lives. And so when we are able to recognize those lies, we're able to combat it with truth. And the truth is always the word of God. So we are able to see what the trick is of the enemy to steal, kill, and destroy. And we're able to overcome it by using the word of God, just like Jesus did. So even talking about that rest piece, we serve in this space of I'm giving, without recognizing that sometimes is a trauma response of trying to be enough, trying to show that you're worthy, trying to be seen. And so when we're able to slow down and recognize those things, we're able to show up fully and wholly and serve from a healthy space where we're not serving from empty.
Ooh. I just got chills already. And y'all, let me just tell you, she hasn't shared with me exactly what all she's going to be sharing on Saturday. So I am going to have my pen and paper ready as well. But right there was such, oh my gosh, so many nuggets right there in just what you said. And I started thinking about myself. Yes, you serve. I started to serve because I wanted to be enough
Mhm.
instead of from a place that I am enough where I
Yes.
am, right? And it's
Yes.
kind of like what I hear Lisa Nichols said, I like me, so your like is extra, so to
Right.
speak, you know.
Yep.
And understanding that it's okay to rest for that strong woman, that when
Yeah.
people come to you for, encouragement and advice and all those things, you give. So I love that. I love that. And planting the seeds of truth. If it was because of that truth, I was free. When I
Amen.
accepted that truth from him, I was totally free. And
Amen.
I don't know if you were in that session when, the breakthrough happened for me, but we'll talk more about that at the conference. But y'all, let me just tell you, Taylor is going to bless your socks off me. Just that little bit that she said was enough for me to say, listen, you need to be here at this conference, because I know
Amen.
God has poured, she has prayed already, first of all, before she accepted the invitation. And I love that. All the women have. These are not women that are just coming just to say, hey, I want to be part of it. I prayed for them. They prayed, and guess what? Now here comes this conference on Saturday, October 22nd, starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is really early for Taylor, but she's coming ready to give, ready to serve, and I'm so excited for you all to be here. So if this conference is for you, we invite you. If you don't believe it's for you, share it with a sister, share it with somebody else, because I believe God is bringing us together for us to understand that our experiences in our lives is just part of our story, but he will get the glory because of what we've gone through and because we share our story. There's strength in sharing your testimony. So, with that being said, Taylor, thank you so much. I cannot wait for everybody to hear, and myself, coming this Saturday at the conference, and what God has placed on your heart. So, once again, if you are interested, we're going to drop the link below after this video, or you can go to the link in my bio and go ahead and register now. And thank you for those who have already registered and for sharing. Thank you so much, Taylor. We will see you on Saturday.
See you
Bye.
then.